When we talk about wealth and affluence, there is rich, there is filthy rich, and then there's Qatari rich. And we're not talking about millions or a few billion, but a whopping 335 billion. From $100 million houses to private jets and million-dollar yachts, the Al Thani family has it all and some more. Let's dive into the extravagant lifestyle of Qatar's wealthiest and most influential. This is going to be interesting. Right when Qatar was founded, there has been one family ruling this beautiful Arab country, the Al Thani family. Over the years, Qatar has had 11 different emirs from the Al Thani family, who have added to the radiance of this country full of futuristic skyscrapers and stunning deserts. Emirs are not just royal rulers, but also guarantors of the constitution and commanders-in-chief of the armed forces. The current emir, Sheikh Tanim bin Hamad Al Thani, holds the most powerful position in the country, which he took over when his father retired from the throne. Under Sheikh Tamim's leadership, Qatar secured the right to host the 2022 FIFA World Cup and splurged over $200 billion on the tournament. And that's only one of the dozens of things that this family spends their fortune on. He's estimated to have an enormous amount of wealth, about $2.1 billion, making him the 10th richest royal in the world. Where do he and the royal family spend all their money? The Qatari interests own a whopping $1 billion worth of property in London, and a quarter of Mayfair's 279 acres. Not just residential properties. In fact, the Al Thani family owns more property in the city than the English royal family. The number of properties they own in the United Kingdom, especially London, is growing just like their never-ending wealth. Some of these properties at the royals range from the historical Dudley House in London's Park Lane to one of London's real estate jewels, the Harrods Store, to shares in reputable companies and financial institutions. The family lives in a huge place in Doha, but alas, there are no pictures of what it looks like on the inside. We have pictures of the Al Thani's family's other luxurious possessions, from expensive properties in the UK to multi-million-dollar yachts, private jets, and supercars. They have it all. Let's start with one of the most luxurious properties in the UK that the Qatar royal family owns, a magnificent mansion. A very expensive example of how to spend money when you're a royal. The 30,000 square foot sprawling mansion has 13 bedrooms and 2 elevators. And that's not all. The luxurious space also houses a spa, a heated swimming pool, a beauty salon, a gym, game rooms, a wine cellar, and an entire floor for children. If you're wondering what it takes to own a property like that, it's $200 million. That's not even a once-in-a-lifetime thing for most of us. And you should note that this is just one of their many properties. They also own a Victory Park Olympic Village that was built for the 2012 Olympic Games in London, and they own 20 of London's Heathrow Airport. The former Emir of Qatar, Ahmad bin Khalifa Al Thani, made an investment of $210 million in 2021 in multiple real estate-focused investment funds in the United States, India, Morocco, Malaysia, Panama, and Turkey. The royal family also owns many commercial properties, including the popular luxury hotels, the Connaught and Claridge's. The royal family also bought a 10,000 square foot mega mansion on Mount Street in Mayfair with a jaw-dropping $40 million in May 2015. The Al Thani family also bought the former Embassy of Brazil at 32 Green Street in 2011. The family's other Mayfair purchase also include a house on Davy Street for about $12 million and a house on Park Street for around $13 million. The Connaught and Claridge's hotels in Mayfair are owned by the main foreign hotel group that Ahmad bin Khalifa Al Thani owns, the Emir of Qatar, and the former Prime Minister Ahmad bin Jasmin bin Jabba Al Thani. The Qatari royal family buys properties as regular people buy groceries. Those big millions and billions are peanuts to them. All that spending is just a tiny hole in their $335 billion bank balance. The Al Thani owns luxurious homes and palaces that they can beautify with the best art pieces from around the world, and they also have a good eye for masterpieces. The Al Thani family is estimated to have spent around $1 billion on Western painting and sculpture over the last 20 years. They also bought a $400 million super yacht named Qatar, one of the most luxurious yachts in the world. It can accommodate 35 guests and has gyms, a spa, game rooms, etc. This is just one piece of their array of luxury toys. The Qatar rulers own a multi-million-dollar cruiser, Al Mikab, named one of the most beautiful yachts in 2008 by Forbes. Just say they're rich and have rich tastes. They spend all that money on beautiful things. When it comes to a fleet of cars, the Qatari royal family does not just shell out their millions for something ordinary. They have exclusive taste and an eye for the real deal. Sheikh Khalifa bin Hamad bin Khalifa Al Thani, a member of the Qatar royal family, has been seen driving around in a $6 million Bugatti Devo several times in London. The Devo was specifically sent to London along with his Lamborghini Sian FKP37 and Ferrari Monza SP2. Owning a Bugatti Chiron seems like the tradition to the Al Thani royal family members, as many of them have it. They also own a $4 million Bugatti Veyron Vitesse Rembrandt Legend, a $3 million Lamborghini Centenario Wide Coupe, and a $5 million Bugatti Chiron Grey, a $5 million LaFerrari Aperta, and a $2 million Lamborghini Centenario Roadster. We should not forget the $3 million McLaren P1, which adds up to about $28 million. These are just some of the cars that we know the royal family owns, surely there are many more in their fleet parked neatly in their exclusive and palatial garage in Doha. I don't know about you, but if I was worth that much, I'd spend my money on only the finest and most luxurious things.